The second one, 15 minutes reading time. How to utilize this 15 minutes reading time? You know, what I see in many students is, within this 15 minutes, they try to read the entire 15-20 pages question paper. Like papers like FR, Advanced Accounts and CA Inter, taxation paper, and costing and financial management, these practical papers, no, generally you will not find the time is sufficient. You'll generally feel the time is not sufficient. Okay, so what students do, and moreover, these question papers are also, apart from MCQ paper, the main descriptive paper itself is almost 12 pages to 16 pages, sometimes even goes up to 20-22 pages also. Within this 15 minutes, each minute is reading one page. For every minute, he is reading one full paper, one full page. How it is possible? But remember, you definitely know, you are definitely very good at some concepts. Like for example, in accounts, you are very good at amalgamation. You are very good at branch accounts. In FR, you are very good at some accounting standards. In CA Inter also, you are very good at some accounting standards. In costing, you are very good at process costing, for example. And you know, very sure that that question for sure will come in the exam. Try to identify that question, that particular question from the chapter where you are really best at. Try to identify that at first, and which obviously occupies a weightage of 8 marks to 12 marks. First, identify in the question paper where it is. Then the moment you identify, don't even read the remaining question paper. First, for that 8 to 12 marks or 16 marks question, no, develop the answer within this 15 minutes reading time. For one particular 12 marks question approximately, develop the answer from the beginning till the end. Even the total also you must figure out. The balance sheet, because the balance sheet is the end result, the total of the balance sheet, the end final result of that particular question, you should figure out within this 15 minutes. Only one question you solve within this 15 minutes. You know what actually you're doing? You are solving one full question within this 15 minutes, which means you are solving the paper much before the time when you are starting the exam. Before you start the exam at 2 o'clock, you are solving one particular answer. The moment 2 o'clock begins, whatever you developed the answer right in your mind, copy that onto the paper. Simple, paste it, because you already developed the answer. Copy and paste it onto the paper. And you know what? What is the benefit of this? What is the benefit of this? First question if you write, which is of 8 to 12 marks or even maybe 16 marks, within 20 minutes you will put it on the paper. 20 minutes only it takes, because you already developed the answer, interpreted the entire question, you understood what are the steps to be done, what adjustment to be done. You already, 10 minutes you spent approximately. Within this 15 minutes, more than 10 minutes you spent only on one question for developing the answer. So writing hardly takes 15 to 20 minutes, that too for a 12 to 16 marks question. If you finish within first 20 minutes of the exam, within the first 20 minutes, if you finish one question perfectly, the level of confidence that you get on that entire exam is altogether different. If at all you are a repeater, for example, last time or that before last time, what you did, I'll tell you. You have read the entire 15 minutes, some question paper, randomly selected one question thinking that you are very good at that. But when you start reading that question or when you're writing actually the answer, suddenly you are struck with one adjustment. I have never seen this kind of adjustment. I have selected wrong question within this. The first question, you regret of selecting it. Thinking that you are actually thinking that you will do best, you selected it. But when you started writing it, you realize that. And what happens? Within the first half an hour, you are unable to complete one question. That is one disadvantage. 2, in the back of your mind, this question is still running. And with the same thought process, what you do, okay, fine, it's somehow it is not solving. Let us keep 2 pages blank and you will start the second question. But you know what? The first question, whatever the answer, your mind is still thinking about that answer. And what you're doing with that half mind, getting it, half mind, half focus, you are reading the second question and same thing repeats in the second question also. And by the time you realize this, 1 hour is over. And you see the level of confidence, how your confidence level drops in the situation. You feel like this attempt itself is wasted. You in order, like if you don't want to face this situation, first thing what you have to do, select the question, whatever the question that you are selecting at first. Try to identify first question which you can do the best. Don't even read remaining question paper. Don't even try to read. What you're going to do by reading question paper? First question, if you answer perfectly within first 20 minutes to first half an hour of the entire 3 hours, if at all you give a 12 marks to 16 marks best answer, I'm telling you, that exam, you are going to rock like anything, because you relax. You get that relaxation like anything. Getting it? So this is one mistake which everybody do. So you have to keep this in mind. So first 15 minutes, whatever reading time which they are giving, before 2 o'clock, 1:45 to 2, use it for developing at least one very big question answer. 12 marks questions or 16 marks worth of questions related answers you must develop by the time 2 o'clock comes. The moment 2 o'clock started, the bell rings, you need to start writing. You just have to paste the answer. That's it. You should not sit and analyze the question at 2 o'clock. Again, your analysis of a particular question should begin only at 2:30 or only at 2:40. Getting the point? And one more thing. Don't aim to attempt 100 marks within this 3 hours. Initially, your target must be 75 to 80. Initially, your target must be 75 to 80. Like 40 marks, the best answers, another 40 marks, at least above average answers. I'm considering every student in mind and telling this. Getting it? So 80 marks of the paper must be your initial target. And you must give the best possible answers for these 80 marks. And once you attempted this, if you still have time, very good, go for balance 20. Many students, in the thought process of attempting full 100, they do mistake right from the question number 1. I am explaining you, like what I am telling you is, whatever you are attempting, 75 to 80 also, try to attempt the best answers. You will secure 55 to 60 plus. It is always better to qualify rather than failing, rather than attempting 100 and failing. Attempting 80 and getting 50 plus is the best strategy and safest strategy.